Hey guys, welcome back to another
We're gonna
session
play Dungeons and Dragons.
of our Aegis campaign. Um, to start us off this session, would anybody like to give us a recap of the last session for a point of inspiration?
Not all at once.
Yep.
I wasn't
Certainly
here
not
the
me.
whole last session, so I can't. I came in the last 30 minutes, so someone else needs to.
I don't have any notes, but I could go over what we did.
Godspeed, Ganon.
I'm sorry, I was out all day and didn't get to take notes. Otherwise, I would have taken notes. I am sorry.
now.
Thank God.
Hello,
Okay.
Bash.
Sorry, Gannon.
Is that Bash?
You'll have to help me. Everyone will have to help me as we go. Okay, so we had a day that we were going to give the captain to think about his actions.
Right.
We didn't end up giving him the full day, but we did some
We
stuff.
gave him like an hour.
Yeah.
And we came marching right back in because Kenya was like, listen, bitch.
The notable things that I think happened first were Listry asked Rhodes, Flower, and Priya to accompany her for a conversation about our blood work. And Wake and Bear entered a little sparring contest for Wake to learn his new wild shapes, or at least one of them. So we learned a bit about our blood work stuff. I don't know that there was anything too crazy there that we didn't already know. Priya, I think, got a location for her dad, but I didn't write that down.
Didn't we find out that Rhodes was like celestial somehow? Was that information that we got from the blood or the runes?
It was the blood. So yeah, the researcher in Arborus somewhere said that he had two distinct. He said Rhodes was generally primordial, but had two distinct celestial signatures as part of him. But Rhodes doesn't know anything about that. But that's what the researcher said. Yeah, we found where Priya's dad was, and we found out what we already knew about a flower's blood is that it can make things grow. Possibly
We learned that.
blessed by a god at birth is what he.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
he had.
Sokka, I believe. I made a
Sokka,
joke
yeah.
about boomerangs, which is why I remember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. The idea was that she was maybe blessed by Sokka somehow.
Uh-huh.
Which she was like, "That's cool. Sokka's good. I like Sokka, but also, like, I'm from the Feywild. I don't know."
Yeah.
Like flower. They were basically like, your blood can make flowers grow, and Flower was like, "Yes." And she does not consider this to be weird because that is the way that she has lived her life.
Yeah. So aside from those things, that's what we learned.
We learned that Priya's dad is in the water plane, coincidentally.
Yeah. Did you write down the location? Because I didn't.
Yes.
Do you want me to remind you?
Yes.
Okay. Currently resides in his secret lair.
Very secret.
And home in the Zephyr Silt Trench in the elemental plane of water.
Zephyr Silt. That makes
Yes.
sense. Zephyr means air. Right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. While that was happening, Wake and Bear had a little sparring match.
Little LOL.
Bear turned into a saber-toothed lion. And Wake turned into
Yeah. Laugh it up.
a dinosaur.
An Allosaurus.
An Allosaurus. And they fought, and that was pretty cool. New abilities. Who dis? Let's see. We went to go watch that happen. Oh, while we were talking Kenya had a little secret side mission with some gentlemen in the bar.
Are you a cop?
Who,
You have to tell us if you're a cop.
who wanted Kenya to kill the kid. We say kid, he's like 30 something years old.
Oh, he's
like 40.
he's a full ass like middle-aged man now.
Yeah, he's like a 40-year-old guy out there.
Mhm.
I thought he was like
but-
well over 30.
Yeah.
He's been missing for 30 years.
Yeah,
Missing
like
for
And he was
3
like
years.
a late teen when he left. So yeah.
he's like mid 40s.
I need you to kill my son.
Yes.
So
Precisely how he said it.
yeah, that happened. What happened after that?
We left.
We just left.
Yeah. Right. Did we do any prep work?
No,
We talked.
You
We talked to the captain.
Yeah, you confronted the captain after Kenya found out.
Oh, we did. We all talked about what we were going to do with the captain. Rhodes hijacked the conversation because we were going to give him like a coke bump of the Blackstone to try and make him depressed.
Right. But
And then Rhodes got you guys to give him the dust, and
he managed to like addict convince us that he just needed to touch it.
Yeah, but when he did touch
me a little
it,
bit
he reincorporated it into a sort of balanced form. Balanced form that doesn't have all the negative effects. And you guys let him keep it.
After much persuading, I think what was it? Thrym was the only one who was really against it.
Thrym was pretty skeptical.
Probably the only reasonable one. The rest of us were
yeah.
like, "What's the harm?"
Rhodes had a conversation with Thrym about the runes on his bones. The bone runes, and revealed to Thrym that he was created and not born. Flower also knows that information. Not that that's going to come up, but it could. After we talked to the captain said, "Okay, don't kill my son. Go out there."
Like, yeah,
And bring him back alive, which is gonna.
Oh, he told us about his wife.
Yeah, he told us the whole story. Yeah,
about how like the son was like, "Look, necromancy isn't bad. Here's your dead wife," and he was like,
"Yes, yeah," and he had to kill his wife, his dead wife,
again.
Yeah, and he beat his son within an inch of his life, and then he never saw his son again after that. But so he said, "Don't kill my son. Bring him back alive," which is in conflict with what Kenya needs to do. And we're all on board with bringing him back alive, as far as I can tell.
I can't wait for Kenya to gank him and then try to justify it to us.
Yeah,
great.
Then I think we left. I'm not sure anything else really major happened. We went out into the fog of the Shadowlands and fought some sort of monster. What kind of monster did we fight?
Oh, it was a
couple different
trio
monsters.
of skelly boys.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And then we drew in some more because we were loud.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But we were victorious, and we escaped, and found our way to Marlon. What's his name?
Marlon Brando.
Myron or Brando. Yeah, we found him, met up with him, and then kind of went into like an underground section. He kind of revealed a passage to us, and we all went down and underneath. Was there like a storm coming or something? I can't remember. Or was it just dark?
No, it was getting dark. Or darker. That's where we left off. He was leading you down underground into this passageway, and that is where we will pick up as you're traveling underground. Myron just sort of leads you through this long passageway. It is lit with torches, so there is light here. You won't have to worry about having dark vision or not.
It's lit.
But it is a long hallway, and you can't really see the end of it. As he's leading you, he doesn't really turn around to chit chat, small talk, or anything like that. But if any of you want to converse or maybe ask him a question, you can do so. If not,
Flower's happy to ignore him, honestly.
okay.
Hey, Mr.
That's just
Potts.
Flower, but...
Yeah.
Mr. Potts, you've really survived out here for all this time?
Oh yeah. It's
All by yourself?
Well, there's definitely some things that have been untouched by the corruption. Most of it's underground, and well, I found this little gem. And as he says that, you've suddenly the long tunnel kind of takes a sharp right, and it you come across a large metal portcullis. It is about 10 foot wide, and it fills the entire passageway, which is about 10 foot wide. So you can move 2 by 2 in this passageway. As you come across this metal door, everybody make a perception check.
Great.
A natural 20.
It's a 13.
Natural 20. 13.
23.
23.
Just barely better than Wake.
Okay.
Feeling myself.
Wake and Priya, you catch a glimpse of to the right of this big metal door. The stone, this work stone, is, you see a little bit of a raised, kind of like it's very subtle. It's like a kind of looks like braille in a way, but it's more runic. And as Myron comes up to it, he approaches this raised bit of stone, and he smirks to you all. Welcome to my sanctum. And he draws his finger across this raised section of stone in a clockwise direction. And you see this rune kind of light up underneath his finger. And there is a rumble that you hear from up above and beyond this big metal portcullis.
Do the runes say anything? Were they in a specific language?
No language. You just saw this raised
Magic marks.
Yeah, it's just a magical rune. Does anybody know Draconic?
Yes.
Okay.
The Draconic sorcerer.
Yes,
looks
I do as well.
It looks draconic in nature.
That's draconic.
What? Do we know like anything about draconic
Runes?
Dragon people.
Draconic runes are pretty common in like the arcane rune work. They're like Draconic is the base language for many arcane spells.
Okay.
Okay.
The rumbling gets louder as it comes down from above and beyond this metal door. And as it does, you see this portcullis begin to lower. And you see before you a small, well, I guess it wouldn't be small, but a 20-foot by 20-foot metallic room just kind of open up before you beyond this portcullis that comes down. I'm sure none of you have ever been on one of these, but back in the day, they used to call them an elevator.
Back in the how far
What?
back in the day?
How far back?
Oh,
Like 10 years ago?
What's it do?
more like
Ah.
200?
about 300 years ago.
Would Thrym not be familiar with elevators for mining and thereof?
You would
And being old.
be familiar with like a pulley system that could like be heavy enough to bring supplies and stuff up and down like a mine shaft, but this is way more extravagant.
So
And
it's magic?
a little bit of mechanical and magical.
Wait, Zira's never seen an elevator before?
No.
Different times.
I don't know. She's just part
No,
of the
or at
ultra
least-
wealthy. So, like, if this is something that's
In a world
luxury.
of high magic, a mechanical working like this is not necessary.
Okay.
But he walks into the middle of this room and just kind of ushers you with his hand to come in.
Insight
Fine.
check.
I was like
Okay.
about to step
Flower
in.
is skeptical.
Go for it.
10.
Really? How
I rolled
badly
a
did you
2.
roll? Oh my
It
god.
seems inviting you in.
Nice.
Insight
Does
check.
everybody trust
Alright.
him?
In Flower goes.
Okay. Does everybody follow into the elevator?
Yeah, Rhodes goes in. Yeah, he's like tapping the walls with his hammer. I don't know.
Does it look like an elevator that Kenya can just follow up as a bird, or does she have to get in?
Well, when it came down, there like the metal door, or what you now know isn't a metal door. It's more like just a metal shaft.
Right.
There was no way to follow it up underneath, and there's no space at the top to see what's above it.
Yeah, I guess she'd go in then.
Okay. So you all follow him in, and at the back, you.
Why do they
also-
call it an elevator?
You're about to find out. And he touches another draconic rune at the back, one rune above the other, and he just kind of traces it with his finger, and it lights up, and you feel the entire room lift up, and you can see into this hallway that you came through, that it begins to disappear underneath you, and this hole gets smaller.
Wake just looks confused.
I still
Yeah, I
don't get
think-
why it's called an elevator.
It seems more like they should call it a lift and drop.
I think
Oh, I would hope it
Flower.
doesn't drop.
The room
And
has
like a
lurched
lift for short. I kind of like that.
Aye.
It could be called a lift.
How
But-
innovative.
But can it go back down too?
It went
Oh.
down, didn't it?
Yeah, this rune here, if I touch this rune, the bottom one, and he like kind of points to the bottom one, that's basically the rune that'll take it down.
So it lifts. Lift and drop is more accurate then.
Right. But, it's taking all of us upwards.
Oh, I wouldn't expect it to be selective.
That would be tragic if it wasn't selective, or if it was selective.
Why don't we call it an ollie up?
Aye.
We're
That's good.
critiquing this ancient technology.
That's a good word for it. I think I'll call it that. An alley up.
Can Thrym write down the runes?
Yeah, you can try to
love
like
I love that.
practice the runes. Make an Arcana check to see how well you can remember and draw them exactly how they are.
Grim is just determined to be an artificer.
28.
Yeah.
28.
I love it.
Yeah, you begin to take out a pad and draw the runes exactly out as they are. Basically, it's the draconic rune for up and down.
Fascinating.
Um,
Have I ever seen these kind of runes in other contraptions that are not elevators?
Yes.
What are they generally used for?
Magical items. Yeah.
Like kites.
Kites are magic.
I can't
You
imagine
explain how
down
they
one
work.
has a lot of use cases.
Air?
Most things go down anyway.
Yeah. If you
That's how
send him
gravity
off a
works.
cliff. Send him off a cliff.
In
Usually
the middle
they'll
of
go-
every planet is a big down rune.
Pretty much. It takes about 15 minutes on this ride. It seems to just be going up and up and up and up.
Either we're going quite far or this is very slow.
It's a little bit of both.
Did we see a big tower when we were walking up?
Nope. The ruins or the ruins of this town were like built into the side of a mountain or a cliff.
So we're going up a mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels like swimming up in the depths. You never quite know exactly how far you have to go.
Hey, you sure this is safe?
Well, it's perfectly safe, yeah.
Okay.
Is there like open walls around us?
No. It's a completely enclosed metal room.
Is there music?
Yeah, you hear yeah.
There's just a bard in the corner.
There's a bard in the corner. God Lord.
You see an invisible imp just appear, and he has got like a little banjo. Like
A banjo.
No. But eventually, at the end of this, it does come up into a space. It comes up into another passageway, but this passageway doesn't go for long, and you can see past it, this stone passageway open up into like a metal landing, like a wrought iron walkway. And well, welcome to my sanctum. And he begins to walk out onto this metal walkway with a railing to the right. And this is what you see. You're kind of coming up from this metal walkway.
See.
You not have a cleaner?
It's a little
It's dusty
dirty.
in here.
It's something that I found, a space that I could work in. And you see
What
some
kind
of
of
the.
work?
Oh, well, kind of on a mission. That's why I need you to help me out with. Um, my, how much do you know about the history of this place?
Flower looks at Thrym.
Kind of limited, I suppose.
Well, a long time ago, about 249 years ago, uh, this place used to be close to the seat of power of the emperor. And when the rebellion made their final assault on the capital of Dominatus, uh, moments after they killed the emperor himself, his throne exploded, and thus began the corruption of this place. It was a shockwave of necrotic energy that killed hundreds of thousands.
But it left this room intact.
Well, I did a little bit of cleaning. I've had some time to clean up, but there were a couple undead when I found this place. But
Do you have wards on it or something to keep them away?
as long as I keep that elevator up in here, the undead outside don't really get in.
So, ancient people had that elevator technology.
Yes, the emperor and his wizards created this place. They had a lot of technology that has been lost to us.
Are these books intact?
You look at I know the picture has a bunch of books, but basically they're all destroyed. I know it's a shame this place wasn't any more intact, but it's a good safe space.
What are you trying to do out here?
Well, I haven't been out here for long. Maybe 6 months. I'm on a very important mission for my patron, or my master, if you will.
Where's your master come from?
He likes to keep his identity anonymous, so I'm sorry, but I'm not going to say. However, it's very important work for healing this place. Basically,
What even is this place exactly?
well, all of the corruption of the Shadow of Dominus. My mission is is to heal this place.
Can I make an Arcana check for Flower to see if this person is a warlock? Because he keeps talking about patron and master, and she knows about that shit.
Sure, yeah.
Can I insight check
Yeah.
his motivations? Is he full
That's
of
pretty
shit?
good. 18.
That's pretty bad. 9.
18. You clearly see Bree, you can't really tell. With an Arcana, it's hard to tell if this person or Myron is a warlock. There's no. This would be more of like an assessment of his person, what he has on him.
Yeah.
You can attempt
I mean, I
a
recognize.
perception check or an investigation check. It's up to you.
Okay. I mean, I can try, but I was thinking. First of all, she's not proficient in those things, and she is proficient in Arcana, so I think that's the only check she would make. Like, I think she would be looking for, like, anything that is significant. She like the kind of spellcasting focus, like that. Like, I don't know exactly in your world kind of like what that would look like, but she would be looking for magic in particular. I don't know what a 15 gets me. If a 15 doesn't tell me if it's just warlike, that's fine. But like that's what she's looking.
What's your investigation modifier?
She's not proficient, I don't think. Let me. 2. Her passive investigation is only 12.
The 13 plus 2 would be a 15. That would be enough to spot a spell book on him.
Interesting. Okay.
So he's
Similar-
a nerd.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
Does the spell book look
Nerd.
similar? Does the spell book look more similar to the one that she has for her like warlock book, or does
No.
it look more similar to what Thrym has?
More similar to what Thrym has.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Useful. So she has the sense that his power doesn't necessarily come from other people.
No, it doesn't. He's just speaking of a patron or a master in the sense that someone he's learning from.
A sponsor.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Well,
your intention is to heal?
yes. It's been my intention for 30 years now.
But you've
And how do
only
you
been.
intend on doing that?
Huh?
How do you intend on doing that?
Well, the thing that corrupted this land, the corruption came from the destruction of the throne. And it's my hypothesis and my master's hypothesis, if we put it back together, that maybe it'll, I don't know, absorb the corruption that it left.
Would that not be reassembling a dangerous artifact of evil power? Is that not a bad idea?
Sometimes the risk is worth the result.
And sometimes the risk makes things worse.
Seems like the risk is worth the result to your patron anyway.
But if we can reverse the corruption left by the destruction of the throne, and then get rid of the throne a different way, a better way than what happened when it was destroyed.
So you want to reassemble the throne and then
And destroy it again.
No, not destroy it, but transport it to the place where it was made.
The Shadowfell.
That's correct.
Well, then what if something in the Shadowfell used it
Well,
for bad?
as the throne was made in the Shadowfell and is of the Shadowfell, it would be in the proper place, away from the prime material.
But like,
What if
I think
somebody
Tia is
uses
asking,
it?
is the intention to destroy it in the Shadowfell also, so it won't continue to corrupt this plane?
Well, it is. I think it might be better destroyed in the Shadowfell. That is definitely a possibility for when we put it back together.
Is that your patient's intention? To destroy it in the Shadowfell?
Well, first, these plans take steps.
Look, I'm not from around here, alright? Perhaps I just don't understand a basic magical truth that you'll seem to. But the thing exploded, and the land is wrecked from it. How would putting it back together make the land unwrecked from it? How does putting the throne back together not just create another potential bomb on an already ruined landscape?
Well, to put this more simply,
please.
When the throne exploded, it
Ooh, some buttery potatoes.
okay.
Sorry.
That's not a potato. Don't eat that. No. He said, to put it simply, when the throne exploded, it left shards stuck throughout the radius of its explosion. And those shards in the earth corrupt the land. If we can collect those shards and put them back together, the land will heal itself.
Well, we've found shards like that, black obsidian sort of shards.
Yes.
We've seen those. They attract undead and that sort of stuff.
And it seemed to want to put itself back together.
Yes, but we were able to kind of break it down with sea light.
With sea light? What do you mean?
Yeah. No. It's something we can do, but he's not at his desk right now.
I think he's getting potatoes over at the buffet.
Those aren't potatoes, I said. Do not eat those.
Don't know, they look like potatoes.
Oh man, that looks good.
Dusty undead brains.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait a moment, because I think Wake
He's probably coming back.
should respond to this one.
Okay.
On what sea light is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because no one else knows.
You know, light of
the sea.
Navy
Light of the
variety.
sea. Is that closely related to chicken of the sea?
Yep.
Okay. And is it chicken or tuna?
Chicken tuna. Are you back, Wake?
No.
Who knew?
Hi.
There.
I'm back.
There.
Welcome back.
There's a question for you.
What?
Yeah.
So Thrym said that you pulverized a shadow obsidian shard
Aye.
with sea light, and Myron asked, "What do you mean by sea light?"
It's a concentration of radiant energy from outside.
All right.
Well, from the astral collection of all of the water plane into a focused beam that prevents things from changing.
So a massive amount of radiant damage is what you're saying.
Aye.
It makes
All
we
right.
broke it down into just little pieces of dust, and it didn't have quite the same effect anymore.
Got me with it once, actually.
All right.
Oh, the sea light? Yes.
Well,
Sorry.
that might be actually pretty useful in doing this if we can collect the shards and pulverize them and reforge the throne. Or
Why? Wait. Why
Wait,
does it need to be back in the shape of a throne? Why can't we just gather up all the shit and then put it in the Shadowfell? Why does it have to be a chair again?
well, it's maybe beyond me, but that's what my master has said, that it would work
Well, he's
better
not
if it
teaching
was
you well enough
reforged.
if he's not telling you what his plan is.
From this simple water folk's brain, that sounds awfully nefarious.
You don't have to do what he says, do you?
Oh,
I mean,
Or you could
Master
explain
seems
it
like it,
better.
aye.
More to the point, we don't have to do anything we don't want to do. Also,
Listen, I owe him a lot, and if he says that it has to be reforged to better heal the land, I believe him.
No.
Who is this lad?
Well, I I really, I really, I don't. I've never known his actual identity, but
You don't
he's
know your own master's identity?
he's taught me everything I know.
You have the utmost faith in him, but you don't know who he is.
He's taught you.
I
He's
owe
taught
him a
you
lot.
everything you know, but that doesn't mean everything you know is right.
That was very wise, Wake.
Wake like looks at you. Thanks.
Hold on a second.
Ah!
Wake dropped his potatoes.
I dropped my fork.
Potato.
You told us to stop eating those.
Those aren't
No.
potatoes.
Stop eating the fork.
That's
Stop
a
eating
one.
forks.
With it.
Oh, you can see that? Okay.
So-
Whoops.
Oh no. We fucked up.
See what?
That's what we call a whoopsie daisy.
Listen. Master Omni has taught me everything I know.
Omni, you said you wouldn't tell us who he was.
Insight check.
Rhodes knocks over something and kind of stumbles a bit.
Are you okay?
And
Like a
when
big glass, like he hits up
when
against
he-
the table, like one of these big glass orbs.
Potatoes.
When he entrusted me with this project, I thought it was the best thing for this land that I could ever do. Especially when his previous person went missing.
Missing.
Person? Like his
Your son.
student?
Previous? Before
Your
you.
Who's
He
son?
had a different person on this finding shards. And that's exactly what I would like your help with, is getting
Rhodes
a shard.
Oh, we
grabs
put it together.
Rhodes grabs Flower's hand and starts to kind of pull her towards the
Okay.
elevator.
Rut Road.
Okay. Yeah. Flower will
Thi-
message.
This is while they're
Flower will-
talking.
Rut
Flower
roads.
will message
Rut
Rhodes. Flower will message Rhodes. Are you okay? You want to leave?
Yes, no, it's not okay. It's not okay.
What's not okay? Who? Do you know this? Do you know Omni? This person?
Yes.
Is this your dad?
Yes.
I knew it.
Okay. Flower is going to message everybody. We need to get out of here now.
Oh.
Rhodes knows this person and he's bad news. We got to get out of here now, or at least we have to be able to talk.
All right. So, just point us in the direction of this prison system, and we'll be on our merry way.
Well, all right. He's.
Yes,
It
you
looks-
convinced
Okay,
me.
but
It
I'm
looks-
also like bored, so can you like hurry up?
It looks a little weird that you guys are just that Rhodes is kind of. He's gonna insight check
No, we're
Rhodes.
just ready to go.
Flower's gonna look at this man and say, I think I think we told you that my friend here had some complications in the fight, the previous fight, and I don't think he feels very well. I'm gonna go talk to him. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry, I'm just not
Make a
feeling
deception check.
well.
Sure will.
Hey, and I mean, he's been drinking and
He's so drunk.
No,
You have to beat a 17.
I got a 16, and I'm gonna spend an inspiration.
To get that up to 17? Oh wait,
To
that's
get
meets
that
it beats it.
22.
Rhodes is
Whoa, even better.
holding Rhodes is holding your hands and giving you guidance.
All right. Yeah, let me so this devil is holding hostage one of these shards, and it is at the Noctis prison, which will here. Let me take you down, and I'll point you in the direction.
no, I
How about
mean,
you
you can
how about you
probably
give us
point it from
direction?
here.
Well, I mean, I you don't know how to operate the elevator. Let
You
me.
showed
we
us how
saw.
to operate the
We saw.
elevator.
All right.
We're
Yeah.
confident. Trust that we're confident.
I wrote down the instructions right here.
Uh,
See?
All right. All right. If you go north, along the ridge, a little bit further past these ruins of this town, it's about a few miles along the side of the mountain.
Great.
All right.
Do you want to make a map for us?
Uh, do you need one?
No, I've got it.
All right.
Okay.
Fine. Who are we killing anyway?
It's a devil. If you know the hierarchy, it's a Arrhenius. Calls herself.
Yeah, Martis. Yep.
Calls herself Morgwin.
Morgwin.
All right. Thank you. Once you get the shard, if you want to break it down and just with your sea light, that'd be great.
Aye.
All right. I'll see you. It's pretty dangerous out in the dark. Are you sure you want
No,
to
we
go
got
now?
it.
Oh, all right.
We have the sea light to guide us.
Thank you.
That's not really
No,
how it
no,
works.
thank you.
We get on the elevator.
All right. You get on the elevator.
By
Okay.
weirdo.
All right. So you get on the elevator, and who is trying to operate the runes?
Probably Thrym.
Everyone looks
Hopefully
Flower
Thrym.
steps back so
Thrym?
Thrym can do it.
Grim, absolutely.
All right. Yeah, you can definitely do it. Make an Arcana check for me, please.
Oh no,
You're so smart.
thank you.
Is that not your best skill?
Or this would be a straight intelligence check. 15 is enough.
Can I help him?
Yeah. No. I mean, 15 is enough. He's got it. So yeah, definitely you trace the rune for down, and all of you have gotten onto the elevator, and you are going downward. And soon enough, the passageway that you went up to disappears, leaving Myron behind.
Rhodes is like pressed up against the wall of the elevator, just like
Rhodes?
yes.
Perhaps not
What?
here. Not here.
Great. You look great.
Let's just wait till we get outside.
It's doing great. Yes.
I want to
Um,
leave this boring place first.
It's rare that I
Right.
find myself agreeing with Zara, but here I am.
She speaks truth.
All right. You make your way down the long elevator ride to the passageway, and you find yourself walking down the passageway to get together and out as the darkness of the afternoon settles. and you're out of there.
Flower is gonna be trying to calm Rhodes down a little bit by like druid crafting various little patches of moss all over him.
I think he's looking around for any place that we can find some shelter or cover away from this place.
Okay.
So he's not even really paying attention. He's just like looking around like frantically.
Yeah, you can
For
find
a little cave or
yeah, you can find at the outskirts of this ruined like river bank town.
As you spot it, just a green ball of moss as a nose.
yeah.
But
let's go over that way.
this ruin's a little bit more tucked. It does have like an overhang that you can hide yourself in. That seems pretty suitable.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about that? What happened?
Yes. Sure. Just let's get into the shelter. Yeah. So
as we're like making our way, Wake will like tell a quick story where he's like, back when I was a kid, the old council used to use oysters and clams that were lined in the coral caves, and they would speak with them to see what it was the chunksters were up to. So, the walls have ears.
The chunksters?
Youngsters.
Oh.
I also.
Thank
I
God.
heard chunksters too.
I heard chunksters.
I heard
That's-
chunksters.
That's because in Wake's
heard
stupid
chunksters, too.
fucking accent, rolling R's makes it easy to accidentally make the CH sound.
Oh, right. Youngsters.
Children.
Yes. I managed to put that together.
Right, so perhaps if we need to have a conversation that might be delicate, we don't do it in a place where perhaps this individual that might be, off his rocker, trying to make an evil chair, can hear us.
So we can't talk here?
We can talk in this cave that he's
Yeah,
found.
I think we can talk here.
Rhodes, what the fuck?
Sorry. The guy, he mentioned my dad's name, and
What was that?
Omni, Master Omni.
Oh.
So
Are you scared of your dad?
deeply, yes.
I'm getting that now from all of this.
That's why you
Why?
left.
Yeah, I left because well, I wasn't really. Okay, he's not my dad. I just like to say that because it makes me feel better. But he made me. I'm sort of like he's like a little workhorse, his little slave.
Oh. So like a normal family.
Yeah, there
What?
is similarities, yes, to your situation.
Is that just like a Genasi thing?
No.
I did wonder about that when you first told the story, but you said you had a mother and a father, which isn't the same.
I had a mother. The father was never in the picture. It was the true Jin who had the control over all of the half.
But you were
bloods.
born, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Right. I'm very sure that I was made. I'm constructed.
Every day I'm further convinced the water plane's the best of the four.
That sounds very nice.
Okay, so he made you.
That sounds
Isn't
kind
that
of
a good thing?
racist, Wake.
Oh, sorry, the world's racist.
He didn't make me to be his son. He made me to be his servant.
Again, this sounds a lot like the airplane. You just make servants, but I wasn't like put together. Not in the building blocks kind of way.
Right, but he doesn't. If you don't work right, then he pulls you back apart.
Oh,
You know.
No, I
Or
don't know. That's a
I've
little
flower
different.
cling, flower hugs, and clings.
I've got my brother and my sister, but there's been loads of us. But it's just the three of us that are useful.
What constitutes not working right?
Um, you'd have to ask. You'd have to ask Mr. Omni.
Well, what did your siblings do that made them not work right?
I don't know. They weren't around when I just my brother and my sister. They work for what he needs. My brother Mort, he's very strong, so he's good around the house, doing labor, different things like that. And my sister, she's very very smart. She can read a book and recite it back to you word for word, sort of. So she's very good at information. And for me, well, I did what he wanted. I could find the rocks that he wanted.
Until you
Did you-
stopped?
Until I stopped. Yeah, I didn't want to. He would send me out to find rocks
And
to
then he would take
test
them from you.
my abilities, and he'd take it in. I didn't like that very much, but yeah, I was supposed to find, supposed to find some newer rocks for him, and instead of coming back, I just ran away. I didn't want to go back to that.
Do you think he's
So-
looking for you?
I don't know. I found this stone. Pulls up a little stone, and I think this one hides where I am.
What does it look like? What does the stone look like?
I think I described it as purple in my backstory, but without pulling it up, I
It's
don't
not
know.
Corbin. Is it Corbin? Because
No,
cute.
it's
No,
not.
I believe Corbin's just a piece of coal. Or carbon.
Yep. It's
Colbin.
just a piece of coal. Yeah, it's just a little gem. I think it's purple, but it essentially hides
And it
him from
hides you.
divination. Yeah, well, I didn't know it at first. I was just searching for stones, and this one was very bright. I could hear it from miles away, and I dug it up, and then after I kept it for a bit, I found out it stopped. Well, Master Omni used to check in with me all the time in my head. But when I got the stone, it stopped. So I figured maybe he would think I was gone, that I died, and then I could get away.
So, you know this Omni. You've met him.
I lived with him for a good portion of...
Therefore, do you think, with your informed opinion, that his plan to put this throne back together is a good one?
I wouldn't. He's not a very nice guy.
Good enough for me.
Right.
Do
So
you
we
think-
should definitely not help.
He wears one of the masks, like the Emperor's masks.
So he probably wants to put the throne back for something to do with the Shadow Emperor. But regardless of that, we're not doing this job anyway because we're not going to put you in harm's way.
That's what
Right.
I mean.
But now we have the question of what to do about Myra.
I guess we have to kill him after all.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, we
Well,
know
but-
you don't. You're already on board for that in the first place.
I don't know how
Well,
you
but
knew
like-
about this, but
He's obviously a
Kevin-
bad guy, and his dad wants him dead anyway. So, like, I mean,
Very
it's gonna make
insightful.
murderers of us all. But
I mean,
Yeah.
we just convinced his dad that we were gonna
Well,
bring
we
him
could just
alive.
kill him and say that he
Oh.
refused to come, and that we
oh,
have to kill
Mr.
him.
Potts, I don't know what to tell you. We went to his study, and he was dead.
He was already dead. Yeah, perfect.
But if we kill him, what if that? I mean, we could just not come back, and he can assume that this demon or whatever ate us.
He's doing a bad
then-
thing, though. He's trying
What-
to do something dangerous.
Well, we also are. The
Can I
Aegis
say
chapter's
something?
still there. Hey, go ahead.
It, he might know a lot about Mr. Omni. If we captured him, maybe there could be information on how to get Mr. Omni. Oh, it looks like I disappeared and he just got this guy to try and do what I was supposed to do.
All right, he's finding rocks. He's finding the.
That's what
We
I'm
were looking-
saying. So if we just leave him alone, he'll do the bad thing.
We need to stop him, but maybe we could also stop Omni as well. Oh, I didn't think I can't go back to my home. I can't fight Mr. Omni by myself. He's very powerful, but I don't think it's right that he keeps making us and
To abuse and destroy.
yeah.
So do you think you were created to find these stones specifically?
That's what it sounds like.
Do you think that's why you're so drawn to it?
Maybe.
Oh, theory
Yes.
time. Maybe you have some stone of that in you, in your composition, and that's how you can sense them so well?
I don't know. Kind of like pats his
It seems like
chest.
it's maybe related to why you wanted to hold that piece of stone so much.
But I want to hold all the stones.
Whether
What do you
or not
mean?
you needed it. Well, yes, but you were especially keen to hold on to that shard.
Oh. Well, I didn't really notice a difference, but maybe.
Is there a limit to how many stones you can... You know what? It's not important right now.
I hope there's not a limit.
So the question still
My
stands.
thought.
Should we
Go ahead.
finish this demon and take care of the stone first?
It sounds like the demon's guarding it.
Could be.
I mean, I guess if we have it, then he doesn't.
Right?
Right.
And I assume that's the source of the undead attacks here, right?
Or one of them, at least. There are
It could be.
so many. I just want to make sure that we don't draw his attention before we're ready.
By like killing this guy who's working for him.
I'm not saying, Rhodes, I agree with you. He has to be stopped. But I'm more afraid that if he finds you, especially after we finish this job, and then he just tries to show up and take you, what if we can't stop him?
I
We
don't
might need to be
know.
more powerful first.
Yeah, I don't know how he's in contact. I suppose they could just talk. He could just talk in his head like he did with me. I only know.
Sorry, I was going to ask if you knew how far Omni was from here.
Well, I came through a portal to the north of here, roughly, up by the Dusk Meadows, between the elemental plane of Earth and the prime material.
What
up
was
there,
this Omni doing in the Earth plane?
building
Looking for rocks?
me and my brothers and sisters.
Right.
That was what he did. Well, at least that's what I know he did. And he would teach me how to find rocks.
It feels like his whole purpose for making
I'm
was to put
missing-
this thing back together.
He had a
I'm
whole
missing something.
laboratory.
You're
What's
missing
the
something?
rock for?
What?
What did he want you to find the rock for?
Presumably to build the throne.
To rebuild the Shadow Emperor's throne.
Well, he didn't. He asked me to go out and find unique rocks that were of a higher and higher rarity. So the louder ones. So I was working on doing that for him, and I brought him back a very special rock, but it wasn't the black obsidian. He was very happy about that, but he'd take it away. But he wanted to send me to find just stronger rocks, and this one was quite strong. This black obsidian, and he takes the one he changed. Yeah, I don't know.
So he probably has multiple purposes for different kinds of rocks.
Yeah,
But that's a new
had a
thing
big
that he set this
laboratory.
guy.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's a backup plan.
Or a new idea he had.
It takes a while for him to make new Earth Genasi like me. So we got to grow up and everything.
Like a regular person?
Yeah.
So you were like a baby?
I was, yeah. I
He
was
made a little baby rock person.
Yes, he did.
I love that. I mean, a little fucked up, but
Yeah.
that'd be so cute.
He put a baby into slavery? What a jerk.
Hey,
Well,
so
yeah.
did
Made
my
a
family.
baby specifically. Yeah, and I've been over how ridiculous that is.
A slavey.
Yeah. Well, mostly just had me do little things around the house and train and get better at finding rocks. That was most of my early life.
Did he ever specify, like, any one rock to be particularly watchful for?
No,
It's the loud ones.
that was just the loud ones. It was a slow process to learn how to do it. Took me a lot of years and practice. I think he was getting ready to send me maybe on a different sort of mission to find a rock for him, but
Well, here's what we do know, right? We know he's bad news because, well, the obvious, the ethical problems and such, and the fact that he's raising children to do his slavery for him. And also, he now has an individual who's been secluded from the rest of his life for 30 years and is manipulating him into doing things in the realm of the undead, gathering up stones that we know are for evil. Am I crazy for thinking that just making the throne again is an evil thing to do? Like, am I wrong?
it
No, that's a
doesn't
bad
seem
thing.
like it's a
No,
good
no,
idea.
It's at the very least very suspicious. It doesn't make any sense to put it back together just to take it apart again.
For a good thing. Bullshit.
When I brought this up to Myron, he couldn't really give me a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
He floundered and said this is what Omni said to do, which is
I
not the
wonder-
behavior of someone who clearly has a lot of education.
He might be
Mixed-
charmed.
He might be charmed.
He might be charmed. I mean, well, I think that there are many ways of. I mean, at least in the Feywild, people just get charmed all the time, and you'll pretty much do whatever someone wants.
But
if
this
you're
guy
charmed
would have
well.
been charmed for a long time. He said he's been taught
That's-
everything he knows.
That's possible too, but
when-
even if you don't necessarily need to be magically charmed to be sort of convinced.
I
to
think they
do
call
something
that
against your interest.
manipulation.
Yeah, but it is a kind of charm,
Rhodes,
and
were you
whether it's
afraid?
magical or not, it's dangerous.
Were you afraid of Omni?
Yes. Well, if I didn't
Tore people
do,
apart.
if I
Right.
if I didn't do what he expected of me, if I didn't have the results, if I didn't find the rocks like I was supposed to, or just didn't do what he liked, he showed me that there's a garden where he keeps the failures. He'll just make you stop working.
My grandmother at least never did that.
Right. So that's definitely not the behavior of someone that's out looking for the greater good.
No.
This Myron was not behaving like he was afraid of Master Omni.
No.
He said
Who's-
he'd never met him. He didn't know who he was truly.
Right.
Or
So,
that he didn't. He just doesn't. Mr. Omni doesn't really take his mask off. He's very stern.
He also
So maybe he just never gave any information.
And maybe this person just didn't give it any thought. He was isolated and living by himself.
and then a
you
voice
know,
He was
popped into
already
his
messed
head.
up.
his dad, wanted to kill him. He's living in a shadow. It's something to do.
Well, if he's charmed, I can try to dispel a magical effect upon him. But if he's not charmed magically, if he's just charmed by circumstance, we might not have a choice.
Hell, he could also be a very powerful character.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Living out here for 30 years, he says it was only 6 months, but what's he been doing for 30 years?
Apparently
I saw-
learning about lifts and downers.
I saw
Yeah.
that he had a spell book. Thrym, would you be as powerful as you usually are if you don't have access to your spell book? I know I wouldn't be without mine.
You would still have access to most of my abilities. At least whatever I was prepared to do.
I was just thinking we could try to take it before we fight him.
Could help. But maybe he'll come willingly. Maybe he wants to talk to us back.
Maybe. I guess the question is, do we do this job first or do we go kill him first?
Oh, if we're to pursue this stone, which we probably should, it shouldn't be in the hands of a devil.
I think that's kind of what we're supposed to be
But
doing.
I don't think we should have it
as
if
part
we
of the Aegis
confront
contract.
Myron, because he might take it from us and leave if we don't succeed.
What we could do, we could get the stone, we could pulverize it, and then Rhodes could balance it again.
Oh.
Then it might be useless for his purposes.
Exactly.
I think in that case we should pulverize both of them.
The one he already fixed?
Yes.
Why?
It's fixed.
Well, it's fixed. It's better. It's balanced.
It's balanced, but if we don't want him taking one stone, why would when we want him?
If he
Well, if we
balances the
fix
other,
both
then
of them,
it won't
then
have any
it
purpose for him.
presumably won't work for his purposes of badness because he's fixed it.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I forgot that he by balanced. I thought you meant put it back together. I forgot that he
He changed
I
it, and we
forgot
didn't
last
tell
session that he made
Myron.
it.
Or did we tell Myron that?
No.
Rose
No,
did
I
don't
something
think we
to it?
did.
We just said we smashed it. Okay.
Do you think?
Well,
Do you think you could do that again, Rose?
I could definitely try. This one's a lot bigger. It was just dust before, but I could try and do it to a larger shot.
Well, we'll make it dust again.
If I use my
We can dust it.
if I use my starlight, I should be able to bolster myself up a bit.
I
So
think
we're
it's
going
worth
to
a
fight the
try.
devil.
Yeah.
Aye. And Aaron was? What did he say?
Aaron,
Aaron
yes.
Yeager.
Rose, do you know what that is?
Aaron Yeager.
I don't think
Or-
Rhodes knows
or-
what it is.
This is-
Aaron
you know-
Yeager.
You know stuff. What is it?
Sorry.
How much does Thrym know about Arrhenius?
It's an Aaronese.
Make a religion check.
Y'all are killing me.
Religion.
You spelled it, pronounced it first.
I did it because
19?
Wake said it completely wrong.
Because of course you would.
Yeah. What would he know about an Aaronese?
Aaron,
19.
he's nuts.
Classical?
Sorry, give me a sec. Checking some things here.
King's mom's got
Alright,
it
so
going
Hill
on.
Demon Pulverize
Is
stone.
our
Bring
war.
stone back. Capture Myron.
Capture or kill.
Capture or kill. Hopefully capture. Bring it back
Capture,
to
kill.
town before dinner tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we go down to the Winchester and wait for this all to blow over.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it is.
Do you have like a trick that can maybe stun or paralyze someone?
Okay, so
Yeah,
with a 19,
for a moment.
with
Never
a
mind. I
night,
thought might be it.
with a 19, you do know what an Aranyes is.
Ernest.
Aranese?
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm
They
just gonna start smashing.
they are a. They're not an archdevil, but they are higher up in the hierarchy. They're not as strong as a pit fiend or maybe a bone devil. I think they're a little bit above a bone devil, but they are basically fallen angels that are devils that are more militaristic in nature.
So, it's bad news, but I think we can take it.
Do you? Do you genuinely believe that?
I see no reason why not.
Insight check.
We took on a death knight.
Do you really believe that? I rolled a 23.
We took on a death knight, and Flower kind
Do
of
I
looked
know?
anxiously at Rhodes at that
And
conversation.
yeah, and Rhodes died.
Yeah, we took on a death knight and hardly came out of it. Okay.
We're fine.
By the way, class, does this conversation, or we're chilling out? Does this maybe count as a short rest?
Warlock would ask that.
You can take a short rest, yeah, if you want.
I'm a fucking warlock, you guys.
That's a valid question.
Yeah,
Yep.
you
Love a
can.
good short rest.
You can take a short rest if you would. If you
Hell
like.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a short
I
rest.
don't
hell
I'll-
yeah.
I'll also take a short rest.
I got
don't
a
know
wild
if
shape I
need
can
a
get
short
back.
rest, but I'll take a short rest.
I'll take a short
I got
rest.
I got nothing back, but I'm happy for taking one.
Wait, are we taking a short
You got
rest?
a wild
Yeah.
shape
Yes, we're
back.
taking a short rest.
I didn't spend one.
Yeah, you did
You turned into an Allosaurus, didn't you?
in a fight
Oh,
with
yeah.
the. Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah.
It's medicine
I forgot.
time.
Guys, I barely remember what I did this morning.
You
And I went and
drove
picked
for a
up
long
Colin.
time.
In regards to that insight check,
Oh yeah.
you can see that Thrym is very convinced that we can take it, but you still somehow doubt.
I doubt. Yes, I just think she already was doubting.
Yeah. It's like he is very confident, but you have.
But that
you
doesn't
have a
give
good
me
judgment
confidence.
of his.
Yeah, Thrim has been confident about a lot of things.
He's always in the front. I don't know why.
The wizard always in the front.
It's where I belong.
Uh-huh.
You might like a spell I've been looking into making,
Go on. I'm listening.
like empowered arcane deflection. It just sets your AC to 18. There's no bonuses from Dex or anything like that, but it lasts 8 hours.
I mean, my DC is already 16.
That's still two better.
Yeah,
I
I,
can-
don't
I
know
can buy
why
a
this is
shield.
an argument.
And
Mage armor doesn't work if you're wearing a shield.
oh, no way.
Yep.
No armor or shield.
Yep.
It's shield too. Ah, okay. Well, then that's
Sorry. Mage armor is
Carefully
like
planned
me
plan.
only.
Damn. Annoying having DMs in your game. Always ruining all the fun.
So, what is the plan?
So we're gonna kill the demon. We're gonna grab the stone, pulverize it. Run back here. Bring Myron. Be home before this all blows over.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we not trying to change the stone?
No, yes. Fix
Change
the
the
stone
stone.
after we get it.
Okay.
We don't have it yet, so we can't change it, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
That would be really quite useful if you could change them just by knowing about it, though.
Oh yeah, solve all the problems.
Out of character, did we take all of the dust and turn it into stone already?
I think
No.
I think it was only part of it. I think
Right.
Kenya still has,
Maybe
like,
we
a
should
vial
do that
or
to all
something.
of them.
Well, it's up to you guys. I thought we were going to use them for some other weird things.
Doing bumps, you said.
So,
To make people very sad.
So, I have a theory. If we take out too much of this dust, we're probably just going to attract all undead in the area. So maybe we keep it in the bag for now.
Aye.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
Wake,
All right.
do you want me to destroy this cave since the walls have ears?
That,
I
I
don't
mean,
see
there
any
weren't any
ears.
clams or anything in it. I didn't see, but I can, if the walls have, I can take it out.
That was an analogous story to when I was a child. It's not.
Analogous?
Aye.
Oh.
Analogous. It means it's like similar, right? Like it's
So
meant
what's
to
on
be
this wall exactly?
nothing.
Ugh.
You
Now I know how
You don't
everybody
want me
else
to destroy
feels.
the cave, is what I'm hearing.
Why? No, it wouldn't do any good.
Okay. Well, in case the walls had, okay.
Right, that was a story to explain why we shouldn't talk in the elevator of the man that could
Oh, it's
hear
the
us.
elevator. Okay. Okay.
The elevator has ears on it.
Maybe.
See, there
We
was
should
a
just go.
place there was a place. No, you don't like the Feywild. I'm not gonna.
All right. So the plan
To be
is
fair, the Feywild sounds really awful.
the plan is to head towards Noctis Prison. Yes.
Yes, we're actually doing what he told us to do.
Okay. As you exit this ruined cave, just wandering by, you see this skeleton just kind of like see all of you, look at you, and
I
it
tidal
kind
wave
of really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It goes into a pile of bones.
Okay.
Come on, it was one of the good ones.
You don't know that. That was worth a 3rd level spell.
I mean, what could he have done with no muscles? He's just bones, not connected by anything. You could have just stolen his femur with your arm. No?
That would have been funny.
I
We
was thinking
fought
about it, but then
skeletons.
Wake acted first.
They're
we
pretty
fought them
fast.
before. It's more than just It's look. It's better safe than sorry. Perhaps it was a spy.
There.
Okay. So, following the directions of Myron towards Noctis Prison, I think this is a good time to take a short break.
All right.
Okay.
I have no regrets about
All right.
Amazing.
And we're back. So, you're headed as a group towards Noctis Prison. Or maybe the ruins of Noctis Prison. He only said it was a couple miles, so it is going to be a short walk to there, and it is getting darker by the minute. So, as you make your way towards the direction that you have been given, how do you proceed? Do you proceed at a normal pace, or are you trying to get there as quick as possible, or do you want to be stealthy about it and try to avoid any undead that you may come across?
Considering how many we ran into, I think that's probably an option if we can.
stealth is probably wise.
Yeah, for sure.
I will say though that like as it gets darker, like almost always when it's dark, like even Flower has her produce flame up to kind of give her some light that is comforting in the darkness. And the stealth will probably require her to not do that, and she's real jumpy about it, like visibly. So
Okay.
I cast dark vision on myself.
Nice.
I can see.
Nice.
Does that take up a spell slot for you?
It
Yes.
does. It's a second level
Do
spell
you-
slot too.
It's not concentration.
Okay,
Zero has
but
free.
I can. Yeah, I have free
Keep it.
dark vision. Okay.
Keep it.
how many hours is it?
This is pride.
It lasts 8 hours.
I'm glad you found such a good use of your second level spell slot.
Hell yeah.
Out here in the open, I have to ask Kenya: are you gonna remain in your human form or transform
Yeah.
into
I'm gonna transform into the bird
your burb?
way.
Just asking.
Uh-huh.
This is a stealth check. Is anybody adding anything to?
It's because he's asking because there are undead out here that have advantage against birds only.
Got you.
Yes.
Bird racist undead.
How long of travel do you think this is going to be?
Maybe 30 minutes.
Hmm.
It's a couple
That's a-
miles, and you're kind of hiking. So yeah, 30 minutes.
A couple miles in 30 minutes? Damn, we can go.
I mean,
Fast.
average walking speed for a mile is
3 miles per hour is average walking speed.
I'll pass without traces.
There's a 25 in my stealth.
okay. So like 45 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Pass without
My
traces
stealth is
good.
a 14.
24 total.
Okay. 24.
Ooh,
Nice. Holy crap.
31.
So you're adding 10 to this.
One.
Okay.
I
So
tied you, Thrym.
35.
I am the darkness.
Good thing I have dark vision.
Huh.
Wake only wants to see Thrym. That's all he does.
That's it.
I wish he wouldn't pursue so hard, you know?
It's nice to be wanted.
Isn't it just?
Okay. All right. Totals here. So 24, 25, 31, 31. And then what was yours, Wake?
24.
Plus the 10? Was that adding the 10?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this one is 24. Okay, yeah, easy enough. Zira. I don't see your stealth check.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm like listening, but not like
Participating?
Yeah, pretty much. How do I do this again?
Right.
There we go.
Is a game.
Right, you have to play.
Oh, good. I rolled the same thing twice.
Plus 21.
21.
I was trying to click
Okay.
it once and then, yeah.
Okay. Everybody's a 21 or better. So you make your way at a stealthy pace, avoiding the undead that you pass by, just kind of making your way through this hike, avoiding all the undead that you see, zombies, skeletons, the occasional giant like zombie. And eventually you make it to what looks like an ancient path. And as you make it to the foot of these stairs and these paths leading up the side of this mountain, you hear the crack and the light of a thunderbolt come down as a thunderstorm begins to roll over the landscape.
Oh, a natural one?
Make an Arcana check.
Nope.
Huh.
13.
Looks natural.
I don't believe it.
Hey, look, a natural thunderstorm.
Oh, would you look at that?
Stealthily, you have about 15 minutes when you reach this path left on your Pass Without Trace. You make your way up the steps, and this is about where the Noctis prison is. You can't see it from here, but as you make your way up this path and these sets of stairs, you see it built within the mountainside as the rain begins to fall. A long walkway that seems to be at the edge of a cliff, a pit, kind of like a moat that is surrounding this tall, ominous structure built into the side of the rock. And this is what you see. A blazing fire emits from a large brazier at the halfway point of this bridge.
Does it seem to be magical flames? Do the flames seem just regular to me?
The flames do not seem affected by the rain that is coming down.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame on the other brazier to try to...
You look at the other brazier, and there is no brazier. There it is in ruin. There is nothing left on this parapet. But you could definitely...
so it's not like there's not like a...
There's not a secondary brazier.
There's not a place for fire.
Yeah, there's not a place to put a flame in.
Looks like there was at one point, but yeah, it crumbled.
That's what it looked. Yeah, sorry, that's what it looked like for me.
Yeah, unless you zoom in, it's hard to see.
So.
Oh, okay.
You are, yeah, you gotta, this guy heard this zooming out, but this is what you see at the edge of this chasm. A long bridge.
Okay.
All right.
Can I inspect the bridge? Does it seem like it can hold our weight?
Sure. Make a... From this distance, it'd be perception.
Can Thrym help with his knowledge of stonework or whatever?
Oh, that's right. He's a dwarf.
Dwarven stone architecture knowledge.
Yeah.
The sure is a rock.
Stone cunning.
Stone cunning, yes.
Can that give him advantage on that roll?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because the first roll was a 3. 22.
22. It looks like this bridge, even though halfway beyond the brazier, you see there is a section missing from the bridge. It seems like it's been here for quite some time. It seems like the missing section is due to trauma. Someone intentionally made that section gone.
Okay.
Maybe to make it more difficult to traverse, but the bridge itself looks sound. Doesn't look crumbling. It just looks old.
I convey that to the party.
Okay.
Can I try to... Is there enough earth around here that I can use mold earth to give us like a footpath to cross with the bridge?
Well,
Or is it too far down?
no, it's not too far down. You would have to get, up against the edge. I mean, you guys can explore this map or like come up right to it if you
Have you
need.
considered that I could just get everyone across on my broom?
The bridge looks fairly safe, and that gap is not too big.
Bit concerned about the fire thing, though.
What fire? This thing?
It's
The brazier.
probably a
So?
magical fire.
Oh,
Right.
me and the burb.
What do you think, Thrym? Is it a magical fire?
The bird has entered the void.
I mean,
It looks like it's not affected by the rain, so.
yeah, it's still lit. And I don't think anyone out here goes and lights it.
If
The
only
burb.
someone out here could determine if that was
The
natural
burb
or
can
not.
see every. The burb can see everything, can it?
No, I can't.
What's your vision on the token?
My black and white and very skewed.
She's not
Oh,
in bird form on her token.
Interesting.
It looks like, at least on the map, she looks like she's still Kenya.
I can't see. Let me check the vision on this.
We're all the way up
token.
here. She's flying her little burb token around.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There's a thing over here.
Yeah, there is something over here.
Oh, you see far.
Yeah, I see far.
Yeah, she's got that. She's got that.
With her
Twilight
special
Forest
eyes.
sight.
I can just jump, right? I'm just
see-
kidding.
I can see. I can see. I'm sorry, my screen's really dark. Yes, I can see.
The maniacal laughter.
You're
Okay.
seeing things over there that
Yeah.
will give us hugs, right?
So I'm using your stealth from before, but you do see Zira and Kenya. You see figures on the other end of this bridge.
I don't. Sorry. Whoop.
Nope, I don't. I can only
Yep.
see up to here.
Really? You should
Yeah.
have 300
I should, but that's all I
I
can
also
see.
can only see
bird
up to there.
vision.
Me too.
Is my vision wrong? Should I see more?
You should see more.
If I go over here, I can see them.
Ow.
If I go to here,
How about now?
right where Zira's
Oh,
standing.
there. Oh, I can see so much. Are you serious?
Yeah, you can.
Is it bad things or good things?
I'm not sure yet. It doesn't look good. I can say
Wait.
that.
Did I not? Where's Wake? Is Wake underneath?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, he was hiding behind or under flowers.
Did I give your dark vision correctly? Can
Yep,
you see?
Okay. I have 60 feet.
Sounds good. All right.
I think I had 60 feet, and now I have my full 300, and I can see the
I
world.
know.
See the whole world.
I had to fix it. So, well, you're here at the
What's
edge.
over there, Zira?
There's like a spiky guy holding a Triton. I want to see like 3 of them, maybe 4 of them. And then there's like an ogre-looking guy that's got like a tiny sword at the end of a really long stick.
Based on this description, do I know anything about this?
Make
One of them-
religion. Make an intelligence check. Just straight intelligence check.
Me?
No, Thrym.
I think Thrym to figure
Okay.
out what the hell you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, 21.
Oh, sweet.
Well, smart.
Sounds like devils.
Thrym speaks Zira.
Spiky guy. Okay, it sounds like devils. Make a.
You know what? I think we found them.
Make a what?
Yeah, it sounds like devils.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know exactly what type of devil you're about to face.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
if I knew what kind of devils they were based on that description, I would be impressed.
Yeah.
With my own abilities.
So
They
You
have
have-
wings. Does that help?
you
No,
have.
well, yes, it does help, but it makes things harder.
I have a feeling they might be able to fly then.
Maybe that's why they don't need this part of the bridge.
Probably.
That's that wisdom coming in handy for you.
Yeah.
Are they gonna see us if we cross here?
Probably.
Well, if I can see them, doesn't that mean they can see me?
No, not at all. You have enhanced
No.
dark vision.
We can't see
What
them.
if they do?
Have they seen us? Does it look like they see us?
Are they
No,
looking
they're
this
all
way?
just like having a meeting.
No, they're just kind of like
Maybe we should sneak up on
chatting
them.
at each other.
They're in their idle animations.
Yes,
Yeah.
like I said, they're like having a meeting.
Maybe we should try ferrying over here quietly. On your broom, Priya.
I could get us over here. Do you think they'd see us if I went over there?
Yeah.
Is there a place they
There's
wouldn't
nothing
see
right
us?
next to them.
I can't
Uh,
see.
Well, we've got one here. And
Oh,
here.
Okay, how about if we go
and
to the
here,
left? The
and
left.
here, and
The
here.
left. Oh,
We could
mm.
probably. I
If
don't
they've
know. I
got
feel like
wings-
if we went over here, that we would not be on the same level as them.
Mm.
I guess
don't know what
here
you're
would
looking at.
probably be the best spot.
What about just
to the
crossing
right?
the shortest path to
Right.
the other side of the bridge?
Well, I'm
Let's-
afraid of fighting winged monsters on a tiny bridge that I could be pushed off and fall
Right,
into.
but
a
if
deep
if I ferried us over, I'd have to be one at a time, and if they saw me, then we're split up.
Okay, let's go for the shortest path then.
Okay. She'll fly
Let's
over
just
to
go
the
straight
other side.
across.
Okay. Do you finally see them?
I move one more.
Can I?
You
how-
should
how
be able.
quietly
You should
can I
zoom
do my
out.
mold earth? Can I make my little mold earth?
I'm
bridge?
out.
Why can't you see them? I can.
Oh, I see them. I'm just dumb. I thought they were because they're dark, black and white. I thought they were part of the scenery.
Okay, I need you to make another stealth check.
I'm so stealthy. So stealthy. 24.
Okay.
And in proximity to roads, that's 34.
Yeah.
So soft.
So you
Oh my
creep
God,
over
what
to
is
the
he
other
talking
side.
to?
Meow.
He's just saying so soft.
All right.
Talking to the kitty,
how's
sorry.
everybody
She's
else
petting
getting over?
Thrim's beard.
How long is the gap?
10
10 feet.
ish.
It's 10 feet, so I should be able to do a long jump.
Yeah, you can
Right.
probably do a running jump. It'd be an athletics check.
A rump, if you will.
I don't even think it's an athletics check. I could jump up
I've
to
been
my strength
making-
score, correct?
I've been making a little
I think
mold
so.
earth bridge. How long? I don't know if that's like still allowed, but that's what
Yeah.
Flower's been working on, the mold earth bridge.
You can definitely try. This is worked stone that you're on, though. So you need to transport earth to this
Yeah, that's what I was.
part.
That's what I was doing. That's what I was asking about. Like, hey, is there earth around here? I was thinking of taking it like here-ish.
Yeah, it's not worked stone.
Wake turns into a saber-toothed tiger and hops across.
Okay. Okay.
Already using
So fancy.
Thrym kind of takes his fist and knocks on his armor twice and casts jump to get over.
Okay.
Well, oh my
There's
gosh.
a saber
You're all
tiger.
jumping
Whoa.
over there. Oh, how did Emily get
I told you I made a mold earth bridge. Is that not?
Oh, did you?
Make just a spellcasting check. See how well this is made.
Kenya lands on Water Cat Wake.
Yeah.
13?
Yeah. As soon as you walk over, though, the earth bridge crumbles.
Oh,
Okay.
Fair.
Oh,
I look at my companions and try to start making another one.
I think I can get it. And he's gonna back up 10 feet and then make a running long jump to. No. That should be good.
So there's a bridge here that I can walk across?
No, it
No, it
crumbled.
crumbled. I didn't. My skeleton. I'm trying. I don't know if I'm allowed to make another on the bridge.
Why not?
because-
So, you, sorry. Yeah, there's not enough material to make another bridge. So,
Can I send Drift over to give the help action to one or the other my companions that he was trying to do something?
Yeah.
I think it's just Zira left.
Just
Yeah,
Zira.
it's
Okay,
Zira.
great. You have a little bee to give.
All right, Zira, you want a running leap over to the across this 10-foot gap?
I'll catch you. Don't worry.
Ro-
I mean, I
Rose will
could
be on
just carry you
standby.
across. I
Rose will
could
be
just
on
carry you across,
standby.
but this is
Take
way
your hand.
funnier.
You
No,
got
I'll
it.
just wait for you to carry me across. I'm a little princess, so.
Oh.
Priya
Okay.
sighs and goes to get Zira. Hop on.
Okay. Thank you.
Saber-toothed lion Wake just kind of subtly shakes his head and just a pad of the bridge.
The cat head shake of disapproval.
All right. As you make your way there, they finally notice you as
I
you
was just
are
gonna say, do we need to stealth again?
as you are a large cat. Just kind of
I'm a large cat that's proficient in stealth, motherfucker. What you talking about?
you're on a small bridge out in the open.
In the dark.
They probably have dark vision.
Yeah, they do.
It'd be really funny if they were just demons who couldn't see him.
Do we at least get stealth checks, or is it just that we've made a bunch of noise?
I think they just see.
I think it's just not.
They just straight up see us.
The stealth is not
approach.
feasible at this point.
It's
because-
not feasible at this point. Yeah. As soon as they notice you, you hear a ah! And they kind of close ranks, and they brandish these tridents, kind of flapping their spiny wings. And you hear
Those spy devils with wings.
you hear in
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, totally.
Sorry.
you hear in your head, Wake. Big kitty, go away. You're not welcome here.
No, kitty's always welcome.
Save that back.
I think back. Wow.
Just like that?
Yes.
Inside check.
Is this just a cat?
Roll persuasion with advantage
randomly.
because you're a cat.
Am I decepting?
I would say, yeah, that's a deception.
It's a 15.
Okay.
Pretty good.
That's as good. I rolled a 14 plus 1.
You turn, the one turns to the other, and you hear something infernal. Who speaks infernal?
Not I.
Nope. Nope.
Wait, I might.
Why?
I don't think I do.
I
That was one that
speak
had, like,
Celestial,
You're a
Common, Dwarvish,
Tiefling.
and Elvish.
You
Oh,
should
yeah,
speak
Kenya
infernal.
speaks it.
You're a tiefin.
Yeah, I know.
A
But maybe my
tiefling.
parents didn't. Maybe my tiefling parents didn't teach me the tiefling language.
This is
Okay.
totally up to you. If you don't want to speak infernal, that's
I-
fine.
I don't care if I speak infernal. I just have to see if I put that down. I mean, I guess it would be in my. Yeah, I speak it. It's fine.
She accepts.
Okay, then who else besides Kenya speaks infernal?
Literally no one.
All right.
That's
Kenya.
and I'm a
Pretend
bird.
to understand it if you want.
Kenya, you hear the one that's next to the left turns to the other and says, "Shapeshifter."
Hmm.
Peck
And
Wake
you're
on the head.
You
In-
what on his head?
I peck him.
Ow!
Oh, that's not what I heard.
Definitely
Why?
shit on his head.
I shit on his head.
in your mind, Wake. I'm just imagining this cat is like filling the entire bridge, and they can't see. They can't see beyond him to see the rest of the people.
Mm-hmm.
So, back in your head, Wake. Shapeshifter, show your true form, or be assailed.
Wake will like sit down and then hold his paws out like in a questioning Go ahead.
You're like,
Try me.
try me,
Meow.
says the cat.
What are you doing here? You enter the realm of Morgwin.
Wake the Cybertooth Lycan nods.
What is your business? Shapeshifter.
Wake, like, gesticulates as if explaining something.
he's speaking in your head. You can reply back, but...
Oh, he knows. Choosing not to.
Why are you...
He's not saying anything. He just moves his hands as if he's talking.
Why are you playing dumb?
Pause.
I know you understand me.
He nods.
You see, he turns to...
This is what we call baiting.
Yeah. He turns to the...
You bait a lion. In fact, the lion baits you.
He turns to the figure behind him, which I don't know if you can see. You can probably see, yeah. Anyway. And you hear... Kenya, you hear an infernal... The shapeshifter's dumb. I don't know what he wants. What do we do?
Can I send a message to Wake as a bird?
And like the spell message?
I don't think you can cast spells unless you're like a really high level druid. I can cast.
Yeah, I'll say you can't cast spells in this form.
Just peck him again.
I'll peck him again then.
Ow! Like the head like tips away from it, and you just hear.
So
this
to the
one,
devils, there's a fucking
right.
water tiger and a bird hanging out on the bridge.
Yeah. To this devil, like sees that, like quirks his head, and he telepathically to you, Kenya. Are you a shapeshifter too?
Ah.
He says back in Infernal. We're just passing through.
So wait.
We're lost.
This bird speaks Infernal?
Apparently. It's just to confuse them more, I guess.
Hold on. I'm gonna make a ruling on this. You can't speak any of your languages, but you can understand them in this form.
So she couldn't reply anyways?
This is
in my own head where I can think English thoughts.
Yeah, you can
if it's telepathic.
Yeah, you can
Why wouldn't she be
telepathically
able to
communicate with this.
Yeah.
Right, so why couldn't she speak in Infernal?
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. All right. Yeah.
I'm not speaking.
Okay.
I am not speaking. I thought this was like a message.
Yeah.
I thought this was like a message, so I can reply like 25 words back.
You are replying telepathically back to this devil in Infernal. Gotcha. I
and it's like, what are you doing here? And Fiendish reply, no me gones convenience names. I'm lost. We're just passing through.
Yeah, she's making us.
All right, what do you say telepathically in Infernal to this devil?
She says we're just passing through.
We're lost. We're just passing through. So that is as many words as I can fit into it without me thinking that I've fucked it up.
Make a deception check.
The weirdest
shapeshifters
that these devils have ever met.
Deception. Okay, that's a 17, but I also have little extras. Deception. Okay, so that's an 18.
18?
Yep, 18 total.
Yeah.
He looks at you, and then he looks around he looks back at the prison.
Like, why would you be going this
way? You can't pass through here. There's no through. Huh.
Class.
Yeah.
Can Priya have been like, I don't know what they're doing? Can she like fly over here stealthily?
You could try. Yeah, make a stealth check. After that interaction,
Oh, it's not great.
What the fuck is that? Oh, I know what that is.
What the hell even is that?
you have
It's a bearded
24. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy just kind of pushes the spiked devil out of the way, and stands right there, and telepathically, he speaks to you, Wake.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Wake begins to gesticulate with his paws as he's explaining something.
This is going great. This is exactly how class envisioned this.
I'm sure.
He walks over and then leans over the way to look beyond you. I see. And
does that mean he sees us now?
Yeah.
See us. We're very stealthy.
Okay, I pounce.
I was just about to let out a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We're on the same brain.
All right, you pounce.
As soon as I see him pounce, can I do the Twilight thing?
Yeah.
You sparkle in the sunlight?
Yeah, well, not. This is kind of a surprise. It was more of just a talking. So no Twilight just yet.
Okay.
No Twilight.
Wake was right here, right?
I was like right there.
Okay.
I'm moving my character just so I have the dark vision that I have. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just adding you all to the initiative. Wake, you get a surprise round.
Okay, here we go. Claw with the pounce.
Did I get everybody? Oh no, Kenya.
No.
Kenya, I need to move you.
Yeah, drag my token all the way up there, please.
Woo! Look at that initiative. So good.
A 3.
Damn.
I am on a 15.
I took your luck. I rolled a natural 20. Why did I get a +8 for that?
15 for Wake?
Yeah. God damn, Priya.
I got a 14.
14? Okay.
Yep.
Wait, I'm confused. If you got a +8 to a natural 20, why is it only 26?
No, it's I added a +D8. I don't know why.
From my boots that I gave you, you muppet.
Oh.
He gave you. Remember, he gave you the.
Yeah. I suddenly do.
Yeah.
You muppet.
Yeah, he does.
Muppet. So does Simon.
Cinda.
We're all Muppets.
We Muppet few.
Hey, class, it's not registering it, but I rolled an 8.
Rolled an 8? Okay.
What were you gonna say?
Kenya, you rolled a
Sin's
what? A
Muppet?
15?
Get out of here.
Cat.
This is the slowest rogue. What's going on, Kenya?
But you have a Heim.
I do.
I hope he has lived up to all the hype.
Yeah.
The Heim hype.
He's a dork.
He's also a Muppet.
He's got little lynx ears.
Yes, he has little tufts on his ears.
I love it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a 10
So with my pounce,
something like that.
Yep.
That is a 17 to hit. Wait, do I have advantage?
17 to hit. Yeah, it's a surprise. It is a surprise.
Right. I need a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't a crit, so it doesn't matter.
He rolled a 22.
Okay, he's not knocked prone.
Okay.
But he does take a 5. A 9 plus 4, 5. 9 plus 5. 14 points of slashing damage. Magically, it penetrates magical resistances.
Yep.
Thank you, Bear.
How much again?
14.
14. Gotcha.
And then I'm a bite.
All right.
Nom nom. Advantage. That's a 18 to hit. So that definitely hits.
Yeah.
That's 15 points of biting damage.
Okay.
Piercing damage. Which also penetrates magical resistances.
It does, yes.
Penetrate.
And as I've pounced on him and bit him and slashed him and such, I then just go.
Okay. That begins combat. Priya.
Hi.
Your first act.
I'm going to move 45, 50.
Okay.
Take a wild guess what's gonna happen.
All right.
A fireball.
I have one skill.
I can't even.
I have
see
one
it.
thing I can do on this ship, and I'm gonna
It's
do it.
stupid.
Do it.
All
Oh,
right.
you way over here.
Yeah, I zoom.
Zoom
I
in.
snuck off to the side while Echo is being ridiculous.
I think Sin is just.
Excuse me, it was very effective.
Yeah,
I
pretty
distracted
much.
him.
So-
You gotta
Ooh,
surprise
that's
them
gonna
with
be
everything.
nice.
Oh, they have advantage on this.
Why?
Because they're fiends.
Because they are fiends, yes.
What?
Well, the first one fails, even with advantage. The second one...
They got magic resistance, baby.
Yeah, the second one passes.
Second one's a dick. So. Got
Okay.
you.
Now
and
he's
the
sad.
Third one,
And he only gets lightly electrocuted, but he's sad about
the
it.
third one also fails. So the one in the middle passes. The other two fail.
Good.
Roll that beautiful damage.
Yeah.
Dang!
good.
That's 4 6s. Holy moly.
That's 4 6s. That's
two
That's
ones.
good damage.
Okay.
And 2 of them failed with advantage. That's rad.
Right.
Breathe lightning. Rah.
So
Rah.
this one immediately dies
Oh.
and just burns up, and you see like he just disappears into a burst of flame.
And Priya's like,
This
"Oh."
one also perishes into a burst of flame. This one
Was that thunderbolt or firebolt?
is
Neither.
lightning
bolt.
not looking good. So the one
It's
in the
what I
middle,
do. I lightning.
There's
Yeah.
no Pikachu in here.
the one in the middle does not look great after that. Even taking half damage.
Well, he was ugly and a dick, so good.
And Priya, good job.
Rah.
Leave
Okay.
some for the rest of us.
That was your movement. Any bonus action?
That's it.
Okay. It is
I quick gonna do it again.
the one in
That'd
the
be
middle. He did not like that, and he just like he shouts out in pain, and he is going to
Surrender.
no, he's gonna.
It's really smart of him, honestly. To
You
surrender.
see, he whips around in a circle and flicks his tail at you, Priya.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
And 2 spines come out of the tails, flying directly at you for a 22 to hit on the first one,
Yeah.
and a 16 to hit on the second one.
That's my AC.
Okay. You take 6 points on the first one of piercing damage, and 4 points of piercing damage, so 10 total.
Mhm.
And he didn't like that, so he is going to fly his devilly ass over this way.
Not his devilly ass.
Yeah.
Not his devilly ass.
This one right here, he is going to also whip his tail around and send 2 spines your way, Wake.
Yeah, my AC's a 12.
Gotcha. All right, so the first one definitely hits with a 19. Second one misses.
Wow.
Yeah, rolled pretty poorly. 4 points of piercing damage. Up next, Rhodes.
Okay. Pretty narrow bridge. Can I even get past them?
Yep.
I can?
A friend.
As long
You
as
are a
you don't
medium-sized
end your
creature.
turn.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a
you can get
large-sized
past them.
creature. You can pass through my space.
Right. Okay.
Ally spaces you can pardon me, excuse me.
Well, I don't have enough movement to get in range of him anyway.
No.
But I can throw a stone over the top of you.
I'll say the bearded devil has half cover.
Okay.
His AC is increased.
So like I think it's half cover is 2 plus 2
So
to his AC.
Rhodes moves up between. He's gonna come over here and he's gonna try and make a stone shot at this fella.
The bearded?
The bearded, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna use a bonus action really quick to cast Magic Stone.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna throw a Magic Stone. Oh my god.
That'll hit still.
That'll hit. Even with the armor?
Yep.
That's crazy. Okay.
Just barely hits, so.
And then we'll do the Lysian sling. And is that with a... I always forget because I use this so rarely now. What's Magic Stone add?
A D6. Yeah.
Okay, so that plus a D6.
I think because it's a cantrip, does it not scale up at higher levels?
Magic Stone?
Unfortunately, Magic Stone doesn't.
No, it does
No,
not.
Magic Stone does not. What a shitty
Magic
cantrip.
Stone and Shillelagh both
Yeah,
don't, which
it's
is
pretty early sturdy.
I think it just adds your spellcasting modifier. That's why it doesn't add like more.
That needs rebalancing.
Probably. Okay,
Needs
so
rebalancing.
11.
That is
11?
a relic of old D&D.
Yes, and another stone is going to kind of sweep around in an arc, pretty high velocity, and just smack him in the side of the head. I need to make him a strength saving throw of 15.
Okay, is this a magical effect?
It's a stone from his gathered swarm.
Okay.
It's sort of magical, but it's physically hitting him, and it's going to push him if he doesn't pass his strength.
Okay. He rolled a 19.
Okay. Then it does nothing.
Okay.
But it hits him pretty fucking hard in the side of the face.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Does it do damage?
No. So I can choose for it to do damage, or I can have it try and push, or I can have it...
I see.
Yeah, like there's different things I can choose if I hit with an attack.
Gotcha.
I was going to try and push him off the bridge, but yeah. Anyway, that's his turn.
Wake, you're up.
Okay. Guess what I'm going to do?
Are you going to bite?
Claw and bite and
I'm
slash.
going to claw and bite.
Okay.
Claw and bite.
The combo.
That's a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. I won't question. 2d6. 9 plus 5. 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. How do you destroy this devil?
Oh, I just claw bap him off the bridge.
Okay. You see as he falls, he bursts into flame and completely ignites and disappears as he falls into the abyss.
Let's see. This a boy.
Yeah, he's pretty far.
Yeah, well, I'm a tiger.
Yeah.
I pounce him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I need a strength save if I hit. I hit. That's a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Strength save DC 14, por favor. And
Okay.
that's another 15 points of slashing damage.
You know, he
Yeah.
failed the saving throw, but as you knock him prone, he just and bursts into flame.
spitting the fiery essence out of his mouth.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Kenya.
I'm still bird.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fly over here.
Yep.
You got to do this the whole time you're a bird.
Do what?
This.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not moving.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't be done.
Yes.
And I'm gonna. So for the time being, I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay.
Because I can't change into a person without it, but I'm gonna hide. And that's the dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so she's gonna
Or sorry,
like swoop down.
that you're hidden.
I'm hidden.
You hit
So
that stealth.
she leaps from the stone balcony and swoops into the darkness, and then comes up behind this. I'm assuming it's kind of like a crumpled tower top.
Yeah, it looks like maybe like some sort of turret was there or some sort of mechanical thing.
Okay. And she is watching this guy while he focuses on the party, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, that's my turn. I have to wait till all the good stuff happens.
Okay, Flower.
Is Flower, I think in her current position,
Bless you.
Flower doesn't see anybody else on
Thank
this
you.
bridge. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think it seems like all the enemies are dead that I can see, right?
Well, you
This
have
one.
Do I see
this
any
one.
double? Oh, this one on the side.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it twice. I'm not gonna hex because Flower's pretty sure that these are just the appetizer. So, and I have so few spell slots. But
Yeah.
I will pew pew. I just blast twice.
Pew pew. Let's go.
17.
Hits.
It's amazing. Okay, 6 points of force.
Okay.
18 also hits.
Yep.
I'm rolling so poorly. Another 6 points of force. One.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
12
no.
points of damage.
Oh. Okay.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, Flower apparently can't just not. Like, everyone else is.
I would lend you my
It's-
damage dice, but I like them.
It's really dark outside, so it makes sense. You're a little skittish.
Well, if yeah, Flower is not. Flower doesn't love the dark. Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
how she got all the way up there. Sorry. I'm working a little bit without my
Sped.
mouse today, and I could get it, but Bash
But bash.
is on me.
That's
and
all you need to
stuff,
say.
so,
But
Yeah.
bash.
Yeah, but
yeah.
bash.
All right. No bonus action.
Okay,
You've
let's come
already
up here.
moved.
I need AFK. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm moving up here next to Rhodes, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
She'll seek comfort in her friend.
Gotcha. Thrim.
That's me. Thrym is also of the belief that this is just small fry. So he's gonna not even do anything himself. He's gonna send out Hugin
Okay.
towards this thing, and he's gonna cast Shocking Grasp through Hugin.
Okay.
$22.
22 to hit hits.
And
6 points of damage. Okay. Not looking great.
A little bit less than I was hoping for. Maybe I should have used a spell slot.
Anything else on your turn?
How far? No.
Okay. Zira. One devil is left, and it is hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna just toll the dead.
Okay. Wisdom
Is
saving
the target missing any of its hit points?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, roll.
That's a 20 on the wisdom save. So he saves.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess I do nothing then.
Sometimes it'd be
I
like
guess I'll
that.
move closer to the friends, but yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Suck?
Priya, you're up.
What'd you say?
It's a save or suck.
Yeah,
It is.
pretty much.
That's a cantrip. Most of them
Yeah, it
are.
is.
Ray of Frost.
All right.
I'm gonna use a cantrip too. Dirty 20.
That hits.
And the damage is 14.
All right. Devils are resistant to cold.
Aww.
However, it had 4 hit points left, and even half damage, it dies. So yeah, in a burst of flame, it falls.
No ice.
And we are out of initiative.
Yeah. All right, now let's get off this bridge. Yeah.
I mean, if this is what they had guarding the place, then we're probably going to be fine, right?
Well, yeah, these guys weren't too difficult. Not even that weird one with the funky, spiky beard.
Was any of them the Aaron Yeast thing
Oh, yeah.
I
that
don't
you talked
think
about?
so. These are mostly low-level devils.
So we still got to find the big guy.
Can I loot the devils to see if they had any
They are completely
fun on them?
They turned into goo.
Yeah,
Because they're
Oh.
from a different dimension.
yeah, they're from the hills, so they just
Devil goo.
burst into flame, and then there's nothing left of them.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Goo is for the abyss.
Oh.
But anyway,
I'm a
Okay.
fool.
they burst into flames. They're ash. Okay. Should we look around the area a bit?
Hey,
What do we
better
see?
just keep going.
So in this, basically at the end of this bridge, you see what would be a gate in a guardhouse, a wall, and then where Wake is, there is an opening. You don't see it here. It's right up here, but it is like an open archway, and you see a dirt path leading down to what looks like a fortress, basically.
Okay. Oh yeah, we could.
We just
We
keep
can
going.
keep going. Sure.
He said there was no way through, but I think we just found it.
I think he meant like a passage, like all the way through. Can you see any?
No, I was just trying to be funny, Rhodes. Dang.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's because this has something to do with his trauma.
Maybe.
You're not thinking straight.
That's okay.
Can you see any more of these weird guys with your special eyes?
Ah!
No.
What do you see with your elf eyes?
I stepped off the map and I saw a void in gray and it scared me.
Yep, that's pretty much what I saw.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Is this what we're doing now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I went back there and I was like, ah.
I would love to see more. I just can't.
I was falling for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. Let's wait for Wake to get back.
Like
All
he's in
right.
the bathroom, he'll never come back.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Echo.
short bathroom break, real quick.
R.I.P. Echo. We heard.
All right.
We are ADD
So,
tonight.
here at the bridge, what I was saying before, Wake, everybody sees this like guardhouse, the gate, and a pathway beyond an arch that is leading down to what looks like a fortress built into the rock.
I drop wild shape. I'm not doing this.
Okay. Dang it! I put the wild shape on the freaking other
Sorry.
thing, which I was putting walls onto because I forgot walls. But you make your way down the path to this fortress with a single metal iron door in front of you.
That looks. Oh,
This is wrong. There we go.
Oh, there's a door. I'm like, why can't I see more?
It's because there's a door.
feed me, Seymour.
But wait, I also don't think I have my 300 feet again.
You don't? Okay. Give me a sec.
I mean, there is nothing to see.
I know, but I can see the edge of what I can see. There we
Oh,
go. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can I inspect the door?
Yeah.
I have to reconnect.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if the door is that was not as serious.
Arcana check to see if the door is a door.
It is a mimic.
Oh.
He was being ridiculous.
What's your?
We do.
What are you rolling to inspect the door?
I rolled investigation,
Yes, it would be an.
and I rolled a 14.
Okay.
And then as Wake is looking at the store, I don't know what I'm looking for.
A handle is usually what you use to get inside
I
the
meant,
door.
I don't know if this door is dangerous or trapped. And this feels like the sort of place that someone would try and set up something nefarious.
Do we all want to take a couple of steps back and I can try and open it with my mage hand?
It's a good idea.
All right.
I back up.
Okay.
Guess
You can also back up beyond the map. It's just the map isn't. It doesn't show how long of a walk it is. All right. So
I send out my mage hand. Kind of. Is it a handle? What are we working with here? Knob?
it
All right, I finally-
Panel?
Push
It's a
bar?
push door.
No, it's a
it-
pull.
it has like a keyhole, but it doesn't have like a handle for like pull. So it might be a push. You just push against the door once it's unlocked.
I push.
Okay. It doesn't budge.
I pull?
On
There's
what?
there's nothing to pull on.
Defeated.
Kenya! Could you put the bird away? We need to pick a door.
Bird's down.
Oh man, Heim looks so comfy back
Bird
there.
down.
Doesn't he?
Eyes closed, just
No
yeah.
thoughts, only orange.
Only one.
Oh, he looks so comfy. Okay.
Everyone admire him.
So, Kenya, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm no longer bird. I am inspecting doors now.
Yes. So,
is there anything that I can see that they can't see?
okay. Make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
4.
Oh, right. I have an additional, don't I? 4.
Hi, Pixel.
For 23.
23. Okay.
Other side.
You are fairly sure that this is not trapped, but it is locked.
Well, it appears to be locked.
Isn't there someone that can like freeze the lock?
I could freeze it, but not if it. That won't go well. If it's dangerous.
I mean, it is trapped. It's not locked. It is trapped.
Oh.
Oh, I heard that the other way.
Sorry. With my thieves kit, do I have a trap kit?
Yeah.
I don't remember if I picked up.
Thieves tools.
I have thieves tools. Does it have anything to take the trap down?
There is no trap. It's just locked. Thieves' tools will unlock it too.
Oh, I did hear correctly. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I heard wrong. My bad. So she could try to unlock the door.
Yeah, go for it. On your
it.
on your foundry, it looks like you have a +7 to thieves' tools.
Oh, +7. Okay, I can't. It won't tell me on foundry. It just tells me certain things, but not that.
It would be on your main page on foundry.
What's 17 + 7?
24.
24.
24.
Okay. You work your thieves' tools into the lock, and you hear a click, and you turn, and the door very loudly screeches open. Like it kind of like just falls open. And then it stops like about like a foot as it opens. But you can see into the room. But it is very loud.
Everything's black and white still for me.
Yeah, it should be.
Is that blood? Did I see?
Looks like
make a perception check.
No, it's
It could be any liquid.
Yeah,
Someone
also, who the fuck is playing out fart machine sounds?
It's pancake syrup.
There are lights in here, so
perception, right?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, that's
15 + 7.
Oh, dang it. I hate when it's blood.
Why is it never chocolate?
Ew.
Is that there's like a hole at the end?
I'm sorry. What'd you roll for your perception?
I got 22. I got a 15 + 7.
You're the only one who can see it. Man.
22. Okay. Yeah, it's it is definitely long dried blood.
Well, now I can't move.
It is not fresh at all.
Oh, there we go.
Do I
Let's step into the threshold of the.
Hold on. Before you get there, I need you to back up a little bit. I need you to back up here.
You guys are
Oh, I mean, I can see all the way down.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Let's not all run.
Actually, run into
the farthest reaches.
I'm gonna search through the boxes. Is there anything in the boxes?
Before you get any further,
we explode.
Somehow I sneaked in a movement while it was paused.
Yeah. You hear an infernal, Kenya, from the end of the hallway. You're supposed to stand guard out there. What the fuck are you doing in here?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
I don't like being yelled at.
Me neither.
What has yelled can't see us yet, right?
Oh, he sees us.
I can see him.
Yeah, he just kind of stops short in his sentence as he sees all of you. You probably wouldn't have time to go over there, but that's what you see.
No, I wouldn't have. Yeah.
Yeah. The door was loud as it opened, and he stops in his tracks. And you hear in your head, Kenya, just what do we have here? How'd you get past the first guards? How did you all get past the first guards?
I throw a seed.
Kenya fires a crossbow.
Yay!
Okay, all right. With that combined attack, we will not go into initiative right now. Actually, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Just so we have it up for next session.
Okay.
But this is what we'll do at the start of the next session. Flower, you can move in to the.
Oh God!
Flower, you can move in if you want.
I got a 22.
I got a 20.
I got an 8. Thrim rolled a 54.
That's not possible.
Oh, that's a lucky roll.
So,
What are you doing?
Adding 45 to his fucking roll. He rolled
Fine,
a
I rolled a
9.
9.
Wake,
He's
what
still
was
faster
yours?
than me.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
I forgot to relink my pages, but I rolled a 2. So that's a 6. I have a 6
Okay.
on initiative.
Zira.
But I rolled 11.
Flower,
I rolled first.
you're muted, by the way. Would you roll first? Initiative 11. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she knows she's muted. Maybe not.
Are you there, Flower? Or
Oh, are you talking to me? Yeah,
yeah,
I rolled
yeah.
a 22. I'm actually
Okay, 22.
Trim
I
still
got
has
it.
54 though, which is wild.
Yeah.
Trim
What
is
is
a 9.
what was your
9.
9? Is 9?
Maybe 9. I mean, or 50. I mean, who can, you know?
Who could say?
You're
Let me
at a
have
9.
it once. You know?
No. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave this combat for next session. So, to end the session, as we always do, let's go into a player vote for RP or just something cool that you liked. And we'll start off with Sin.
I'm gonna give it to Wake for trolling the devil.
That was funny.
Yeah. Gosh dang it. All right. Echo.
I want to give it to Rhodes for the reveal about Omni and his reaction to hearing the name and the drop of the backstory information. And holy shit, the trauma. What's with all the trauma? We got a lot of trauma in this party.
This party can fit so much trauma.
Yeah. Slaps top of party. So yeah, Rhodes for that.
All
Thank
right. Emily.
Basically the same thing. But although I would also like to shout out how wonderfully you played like all of that backstory like now, and like how you sort of seeded it for the rest of us. Like I realized, like I had just realized that like I don't think it had really totally occurred because I think.
Oh man, you're breaking up a little bit, so we're hearing bits and
but
pieces.
But I think that just the way that you've kind of had him react to things and sort of given a of his backstory to have it all, the way that you've played it up till now has also been really cool. So it's cool to have most of the information and sort of know where we stand with this guy.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Asenji.
Yeah, I'm gonna give honorable mentions to the entire party for that conversation because it felt very organic and like it was just everyone trying to figure out what was going on and what we were supposed to do. But definitely the standout performance is Rhodes there in terms of RP.
Thank you.
Okay. Gannon.
Yeah, I want to give a vote to everyone. Thank you for all going along with me wanting to just dip on.
I mean, fuck that guy.
On the dude immediately. Like, I need to get out of here. Like that, I don't feel safe. I need to get out. But I guess I'll give it to Flower because I did take her hand first and try and lead her, and she, Emily, you really kind of like spearheaded. Like, we should leave because you messaged
Flower was
everyone.
pretty, like, truly the second that Rhodes was like, Flower was already being.
Yeah.
It seems less, and I don't like it. Like, Flower was trying to remind people, like, hey, we don't have to do anything in the first fucking place.
Yeah, we don't owe this guy. He's not our boss.
We don't owe this guy shit. But the fact that Rhodes was uncomfortable kind of like immediately made Flower like, nah, we're bouncing. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, who wouldn't react that way if someone just comes up and says, "Oh yeah, my buddy Benito Mussolini, we've been doing this thing together." And
yeah, well, Rhodes is constantly he's worried that maybe his dad doesn't or doesn't think he's dead. You know, he doesn't want to go back.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And Flower knows enough about that it's like, okay, it's
Kala.
Fuck, it's so hard because everybody did so well this session. I'm gonna have to give it to Rhodes because you really did well with that backstory stuff. Everybody's already said it. I can't say it any more than everybody else has already said it. It was really good. But also very traumatizing, and sad. So I really love how you write your characters.
Thank you.
Okay. Last but not least, Pen.
I mean, everybody said what I was thinking in like 8 different ways. I'm gonna give kudos to Rhodes because of the unintentional way we both built our backstories to like kind of have such like similar themes, but also have their unique differences. But
yeah, super
it was
early
interesting
on.
how much they were like, hey, same.
Yeah, super early on when you told that story. Yeah, I that's why I think I had Rhodes ask you at that time, like whether like your parents and stuff, because he was curious if it was like a similar thing, but it wasn't. So he kind of
they both just
didn't
had
explore
fucked up
it.
childhoods.
Yeah.
Happened to also both be Genasi.
That was a funny line. Oh, so like a normal family.
Well, like a normal family. Like that's how they're supposed to go, right?
That was really good.
Children are slaves.
Yeah.
Ultimately, because I'm sure Ganon already locked it in anyways. I'm gonna give it to Zira because she called the guy pouring to his face, and I love that. I love everything about that.
It's because I was like, we gotta go. Okay, we're on board. Let's just leave.
Yeah.
I enjoy that aspect of Zira's personality where she doesn't care. She's just very honest.
Yeah.
I respect that, and I wish I could channel half that energy in my real life.
Same.
Well,
I am not that person in real life.
it is unanimous. Rhodes, if you you get a point of inspiration. If you are full, you can give it to someone else.
Yeah, give it to Zira. She brought me back a few sessions ago, and
Perfect.
I don't think
was
she got
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you want it?
Well,
Nothing.
you don't get it because you murdered him.
Well, I mean, technically, I was already full when I started today, and I did the recap. So, Thrim, you can have one for killing me, I guess.
It was a team effort.
Okay.
It was a team effort. Yeah, you killed me.
Same moment. You killed me. She brought me back. Perfect. The synergy.
Perfect. Yeah.
What a good moment.
Well,
no, thank you.
like
Actually,
always.
yeah. Thank you for allowing me to do my revivify.
I mean, if we think about it,
Revivify.
I really created that entire plot line. So
You
I
did
mean,
great.
You did.
Yeah, I wouldn't have written that little thing that I
well,
wrote, you know.
Mhm.
like always, thank you all for playing with me. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of
running.
fun.
Thank you for running, Koyas.
Whoever
thanks for
watches
running.
these things, we love you and have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. I was gonna
Bye-bye.
wait